Remember guys, when I talk to Denzel Duchua, everyone are anti-Marcos. Me, I'm a pro Aquino. I'm a pro Fidel Castro. I am a pro Cory Aquino. I am pro Rodrigo Duterte. I am a pro Raul Castro or Che Guevara. Let me ask you something. Like Fidel Castro is fighting against what is that? Fulgencio Batista. While Cory Aquino is fighting against Marcos Sr. to make democracy to the Filipino people. Oh, let's say about the Aquino. Aquino are not corrupt. I say to Denzel, I will vote Sara Duterte as President of the Philippines and my Vice President is Bam Aquino. I'm okay with Bam because Bam Aquino is not corrupt. Luis Cabales said to me, Bam Aquino is not really corrupt. Let's say about the past of of the times of Knowledge Channel about the history. Oh, history. Oh, just like I was heard from Atom Aralio and Ed Lingao. Let's say I am a history revisionism about against the Marcos. Let's say about the past. Let's say for you, Sangkay Janjan, ha? When Denzel Joshua says, let us not remember what happened of assassination of Ninoy Aquino. Let us not remember about the Jabida massacre. Even the first quarter storm of the raid of the UP Diliman. That was a school of Teacher Dendel and Teacher Jessa. Because everyone are anti-Marcos. Sangkay Janjan and Teacher May Tiburcio. Like I said before, Teacher Dendel is an anti-Marcos. Why? Her family are victim of Marcos Sr. Do you know what about Ate Pura Bonono, who was mother of Miguel Bonono? Here's the one thing, Sangkay Janjan and Teacher May Tiburcio, my warning to both of you. Ate Pura was a victim of Marcos Sr. She realized that she is an anti-Marcos that time when you realize about the 1972 martial law. If you never watch the documentary of Alden Richards ng kaysaysayan ng mga martial law, martial law of Marcos Sr., they brutal people. What about compared to the martial law of Rodrigo Duterte? Fighting against terrorism. He's fighting against ISIS in Mindanao. That's why he declared martial law. Not to oppose, not to arrest people, not to brutal people. He's fighting against terrorism. Like Marcos Sr., he detained all the opposition who were not Communist Party of the Philippines. They were not opposition. The one of the Catholic priests I mentioned by Luis Cabales, it was detained by Marcos Sr. Let us not remember the past. Sangkay Janjan, Sangkay Janjan, if you don't want to listen to Denzel Joshua in my interview we discussed about the history revisionism against Marcos, I'm not commenting in Facebook. It's just a knowledge. Dapat pag-aralan niyo to. I'm urging Teacher Marisa, and Teacher Julie, and also other teachers in CDIFI, even Teacher Frely May Masalab Silos, and Teacher Rina Nebres, and Teacher Lab Villasor, were replacement of Teacher Vincent, Teacher Alex, and especially Teacher Chin Busmante, or the replacement of Teacher May Tiburcio. Bring back the historical revisionism against the Marcos. In Civica ha, Civica, Denzel said to me in Civica, you remember about Zhao Chua, what he said about the against Marcoses in the history of 1972 until 1986. We have to bring back the historical revisionism. Look at the time of Hugo Chavez in Venezuela. Hugo Chavez showing democracy. He was being oppressed by Carlos Perez. What about Cory Aquino? She was oppressed by Marcos Sr. And Marcos Sr. is responsible of the death of Ninoy Aquino. That's the reason. It will never be happen to Zaldico. It will never be happen to the to the to the to Tatay Digong Rodrigo Duterte. Oh, just like I said before, folks, even you, Paulo Cruzada, Gina Sedjo, Jeffrey Sedjo, G. Macasandil, everyone are anti-Marcos. Oh, Nanay Banji Makalintal is also anti-Marcos. Tito Mac, oh, anti-Marcos. Even Nanay Net, Ate Isa, and Ate Hana are anti-Marcos, and Kuya Mel anti-Marcos. Everyone are anti-Marcos. Here's my accusations against Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos. Some of them, like Sangkay Janjan, who make a fake account of Rodelio Daguman and Mrs. Annie Gill, they are not really them. You know, Sangkay Janjan, you're just like Kuya Kopyo. Oh, it's just really not what you're doing. You say, oh, Bongbong Marcos, or Marcos, oh. I don't care. Wala akong pake sa mga Marcoses. You know that. I don't care. Oh, I say before, no more Marcos. Oh, Marcos never again. That's all. You know, like, you see that Bongbong Marcos, I was told by Denzel Chuchua, he was sued of plunder due to pork barrel scam of Janet Lim Napoles while she was detained in the Bureau of Jail of Management facility. Janet Lim Napoles. And some people they say, paano si Bongbong Marcos? Dapat ikulong na yan. So, this is what I realize. For example, Bill Galang. Oh, Bill Galang is an anti-Marcos. Oh, they're all anti-Marcos. Even Teacher Jessa Fernandez. Oh, Teacher Jessa Fernandez said to me, when I talked to her, I never message her but I do not want to harass her. Tama po sinabi ni Teacher Jessa Fernandez. That's what she said. Shunga, never again Marcos. Oh. Everyone are anti-Marcos. Chanaya Kiana, anti-Marcos. Oh, she voted Lenny Robredo but she's not voter register. Oh. She only endorsed, but Shania Kiana is an anti-Marcos since 2022. Ate Isa, anti-Marcos since 2024. Because she realized nagsingot si Bongbong Marcos ng illegal na droga. Oh, that's what she said. And he's really a spoiled brat. Oh, everyone are anti-Marcos. Do you remember the parents of Rashid Ali who were brutal by Marcos Sr. in Jabida massacre? I know Rashid Ali, the classmate of Joshua Arroyo and Stefan Pimentel, especially Ram Lial, oh, they were in CDIFI, especially Jericho Peralta. Oh, He's also anti-Marcos. I have lots of CDIFI friends who were anti-Marcos. Oh, you remember Bia Buok? Do you remember Stefan Pimentel? O Stefan Pimentel, he was scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Just because nabudol si Bongbong Marcos. Eh, I know, nabudol si Stefan. He was being scammed. And we do not know what really happened that we voted Bongbong Marcos. Eh, I was not voter register. That was Stefan's fault. Eh, I should not blame myself or blame Apollo Sanchez. This was my friend Stefan Pimentel's fault. Eh, I know I urged him to vote Bongbong Marcos in 2022. But Stefan had apologized for his mistake. That he voted Bongbong Marcos. Oh, it's not really happen. Everyone are anti-Marcos. Oh, this is my message to Mami Ellen Olea, Kuya Kopio. Oh, everyone are anti-Marcos. I'm not criticizing Mami Ellen Olea. I'm telling to Mami Ellen Olea that all the truth story was Ferdinand Marcos Sr. is the greatest robbery of the government. You will still remember you were in EDSA People Power in 1986. My mom was 20 years old while Mang Rodelio Daguman is 5 years old. Oh, well, I think he was 10 years old, I guess. 10. He was a kid. He's a cerebral palsy. While the brother of Rodelio Daguman, Kuya Robin, oh, Mang Rodelio Daguman's brother, Kuya Robin, um, was still in college. So just like Ate Mirasol, Siako, who was in college too in 1980s. Before we were not yet born, me and Paulo Siako or even others were not yet born in 1986. Oh, we still remember the past in my history. Oh, 1986 EDSA People Power. Oh, and Ate Mirasol will realize, oh, you know, it's history. Oh, we will still remember the time we visit Bantayog ng Bayani o all the opposition who were fighting against Marcos Sr. There is the tomb. Oh, there is a tomb. And let us not forget about that what he did for Bongbong Marcos. Bongbong Marcos is also involved of flood control ghost project. Like, for example, Ghost Project. Oh, Ghost Project. Everyone to know that Ghost Project of Bongbong Marcos was so of plunder. Oh, Ghost Project. Like his son, Sandro Marcos, was investigated by ICI. Oh. And the Dutertes are not involved with flood control ghost project. The Marcoses are involved. Even Bryce Hernandez is also involved with flood control ghost project of DPWH. And even the time that Bongbong Marcos he allowed the criminals to use illegal drugs, to create crimes, to create corruption and bribery. It is what you like. To start lots of crime, balik droga na naman. You know, I don't like Marcos. They are corrupt. They are bravery. Let us not remember what happened to Ninoy Aquino in 1981, August 21. Let us not remember about the Jabida massacre. Let us not remember about the flood control ghost project. Just like I said before, like Teacher Vincent Ramos says, walang solid north. That's all anyway, folks, for all my fellow Filipino and my countrymen.